Try this video twice a day, every day, for 2 weeks, and you will see a huge increase in your flexibility. Let me know how that goes. I am here to support and help. Thank you, thank you. Namaste. Welcome. Thank you for being here. My name is Alex. Subscribe and we'll start your daily yoga practice today. This is a 15-minute flow that will help you to develop full body flexibility and help you to get closer to achieving a full splits. Let's begin standing at the top of the mat, top of your space. Inhale, reach the arms wide and overhead. Look up, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Soft legs. Hands to the mat, right foot back lunge. Inhale, lower the right knee, shoulders back. Long exhale, try to press the legs straight. 2 more times. Inhale, forward, make sure the knee stays over the ankle. Exhale, pyramid pose. Inhale, forward. Exhale, long legs. Lunge. Step to the top of the mat. Exhale over soft knees. Let the head and neck go. Round up. Inhale, arms overhead. Breathe in. Exhale, fold forward. Left foot back lunge. Lower the left knee, look straight ahead. Exhale, press the legs straight. 2 more. Moving to create some heat, some openness in the body. Press back. Exhale. Inhale forward. Exhale, pyramid pose. Lunge, back knee stays lifted. Big step to the top of the mat. Halfway lift, long flat spine. Exhale, fold forward. Soften the knees and round up to standing. Turn to face the long edge of the mat. Feet face forward, hands to hips, fold forward over separate legs. Halfway lift. We're going to stretch the inner thighs. So bend into the left knee, keep the right foot flat, spine is long, weight is forward. And switch. You'll feel this a little bit into the outside of the left ankle as well. And back to center. Dial the left toes out about an inch or so. We're going to bend into the left knee, lift onto the heel of the right foot. Keep the weight forward. Someday you can have the hands lifted if you'd like, and then switch sides. We're focusing on the flexibility aspect today. And back to center. Hands to hips for balance, lift up. Heels in, toes out, bend both knees, one hand on top of each knee. Sit down low. Dip the right shoulder forward, bring the left shoulder blade back. And switch. Come back to center. Press the legs straight. Big step to the top of the mat, palms together. Inhale, arms reach overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift, long flat back. And from here, hands down, step your feet back to a plank and lower all the way down to the mat. Rest the forehead on the left hand, right foot in for a quad stretch. Switch. Release. Press up to an upward facing dog. So it's really just however you get there. Tops of the feet are down. Let's linger, opening up the front of the body. Pulling the chest through. Shoulders away from the ears. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Stand on the right foot and bring your left foot between the hands. Lower the left knee and sit all the way back into a half split. Sit inside the left foot if you can, otherwise on the heel or on a block. Lift up and lengthen over the left leg. Sit up. Shift your weight forward. Tuck the left toes and lift the knee. Make your way back to a downward facing dog. Long exhale. Left foot steps between the hands. Half split. Lift up and lengthen forward. Sit up. Weight forward, lunge. Back to a plank. Downward facing dog. Lift onto the toes, tuck the chin and ripple through, upward facing. And press back, downward facing. Top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Nice, Caesar. Come here. Round up to standing. Inhale, arms overhead. Reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift. And from here, hands down. Step it back to a plank and to a downward facing dog. Step the right foot to the top of the mat, to the right side of the mat for lizard lunge. Lower the left knee. You can stay lifted or lower down to your forearms. Deep hip openers will help you to get closer to your splits. It's just a little bit at a time every day. Right, see. and lift up. Back to a tabletop. Downward dog. Left foot to the top of the mat. To the left side, lizard lunge. And press back to a tabletop. Downward facing dog. Step to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Press to stand. Inhale, arms reach overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift. Hands down, step back to a plank. Lower your knees to the mat and sit back on your heels. Stand up on your knees and turn to face the long edge of your mat. That'll keep your knees on the mat. We're doing frog pose. So, tabletop, you're going to walk the knees apart. It's pretty intense. We won't hold it for very long. You want a right angle at the hips, behind the knees, and at the ankles. Press the elbows down and away from you. Insides of the thighs, ankles are reaching for the floor. If this is too much, you can do butterfly for a few breaths. And release. Shifting forward is probably the easiest way to make that happen. Tabletop, downward facing dog. Step the right foot between your hands. Lower the left knee. Half split. Standing on the left knee or full split. Scoot the right foot forward. Reach the left leg back. Go to a place you can hold. Not here forever. Just a little bit at a time every day. Breathe. Relax your expression. If the breath shortened, smooth it back out. And you did it. Carefully release out, back to a lunge. And downward facing dog. Oh, it's a beautiful day in Florida. Left foot steps between the hands. Lower the right knee. Half split. Everyone starts in a half split. If you're going to go for it, full splits. You can also put a block or a pillow underneath the left hip or underneath your hands. Breathe. Almost there. And you did it. Scoot forward to a lunge. And back to one last downward facing dog. Knees to the mat. And make your way to a comfortable seated position. Sit up tall. Left arm reaches up and over, side body stretch. Keep the left sit bone down. Switch sides. And both arms above your head, lift up. Twist to the right. Hands float down. Release through center, arms overhead. Twist to the left. And closing breath, arms reach wide and overhead. Look up, reach up. Exhale, hands float down. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for sharing your practice and your time with me. Until next time, namaste.